So, you are on NoFap and you just relapsed. It's okay. Everybody relapses once or twice on their NoFap. The big question is, what do you do from here? What are those instant actions you can take that will not only make you ruin the progress you've been making with your NoFap, but also make sure you don't relapse again? In this video, we look at 3 action steps that you need to take instantly after a relapse. And after habituating these simple steps, you will notice that you relapse less frequently and your life gets better as a result. But before we get into it, I want to tell you about the cause that has helped thousands of PMO addicts break free from the dark pit of porn and masturbation addiction. This porn addiction course is the only most comprehensive NoFap course you will see online. To download the course, click the link in the description below. Without further delay, let's look at those 3 instant things you can do when next you relapse on NoFap so as to move forward in the best way possible. 1. Shift your mindset from that of failing to that of learning. This is the first thing you instantly have to do after a NoFap relapse. You need to have a shift in mindset. This shift in mindset is important because if you don't do it, you will enter the chaser effect and find it difficult to get back on the NoFap wagon. So, if you're sad, depressed, feeling hopeless, feeling like a failure because you just relapsed on a 100-day NoFap streak, those feelings won't do you any iota of good, and things will only get bad from there. And when things get bad for you, you will tend to go to more porn for comfort. But this single relapse is not the end of your NoFap journey. All the progress you've made so far on NoFap are still very much intact. Your NoFap relapse only means it's time for you to learn more about yourself and your PMO addiction cycle. That's all it should be for you. You can instantly choose to make this mental shift. So, take a pen, a paper, and take note of the next thing I'm about to say. 2. Make a note of what led to your relapse. After you relapse, sit down, quiet your mind, and retrace your steps. Think of the moments leading up to your relapse. Your goal is to determine what your PMO triggers are. These triggers might be a physical state or an emotional state. Examples of physical triggers are things like watching a movie that has nudity, watching the music channel, seeing a hot model on Instagram, or just fantasizing porn thoughts. Examples of emotional triggers are things like boredom, depression, feeling inadequate about something, failing at something. Some triggers have been subconsciously programmed to evoke porn use after an event occurs in your life. And these triggers now work so well because you usually watch porn, masturbate, and orgasm when any of these events occur. As a result, your brain has built strong neural pathways from those events to PMOing. Examples of these events can be things like being alone at home, sitting down in front of your computer, taking a bath in the morning, or when you can't fall asleep at night, and so on. So, after your relapse, write down those events that are setting off your porn use. Going forward, your job is to eliminate the triggers that you can and prepare for those events that you can't eliminate so you don't relapse to these events and triggers next time. For instance, if the hot model on Instagram, the music channel, and being home alone are the triggers you identified, moving forward, you can do the following. Unfollow that hot model on Instagram, stay off the music channel, don't be alone at home by yourself. And if you are going to be alone at home by yourself, do something to keep your mind busy. 3. Prepare yourself for the chaser effect. In case you don't know what the chaser effect is, the NoFap chaser effect is that PMO binge you go on after a NoFap relapse. The chaser effect happens after your orgasm on a NoFap streak, irrespective of whether that orgasm is through porn or partnered sex. You've starved your body of orgasm, so your body wants more orgasms. That's what the chaser effect is. After your NoFap relapse, what you need to do is be aware of the likelihood of going on a PMO binge. Being aware of the existence of this chaser effect will help you catch it on its heel rather than the chaser effect catching you by surprise. After you relapse, you might be thinking, well, what the hell? I've already relapsed, might as well binge on it. The harm in binging after the relapse is that it will be hard to get back on NoFap, and you will be much worse than you were before you started the NoFap streak. You'll be drained physically, mentally, and emotionally after the binge. So, just the awareness of the existence of the chaser effect is an instant thing you can do after a relapse to protect your NoFap progress. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more insightful NoFap videos like this one. I usually drop videos every week, so I'll see you in the next one.